Welcome everyone. Well, I'm going to show you guys some measurements on the 2025 Acura RDX. We got some comments. People want to see what the cargo looks like. We're going to get to that. We're going to start measuring all our cargo areas. But before that, let's go ahead and talk about the 2025 Acura RDX. This is the A-Spec Advanced Package, 1 of 5 trims. Let's dive in, not waste your guys' time here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. Powertrain on all trims, 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine paired together with a 10-speed automatic transmission, pushing 272 horsepower with 280 pounds-feet of torque. Headlights, jewel eye LED headlights, the black housing, some chrome in there as well. We left the hazards on and the daytime running lights there on the bottom. Dropping down, we have the active air vents for the wheel area, some high-gloss bezel, LED fog lights. Remember, lower trims will not have the fog lights. Because of the A-Spec, you have the A-Spec element, which is more of the aggressive, darkened elements around the car, like the front grille in the high gloss black, the lower grille, and the lower trim in high gloss black. 360, because of advanced package, you get the full tech on this. Huge Acura emblem on that corporate front end of Acura. Let's go over to the side, everyone. Now, dimensions on this exact vehicle is going to be 187 inches in length, 75 inches in width, and 66 inches in height, okay? Now, I have to say the wheelbase is 108.3 inches. MPG numbers on this exact vehicle is going to be 21 city with 26 highway and a 17-gallon gas tank size. Dropping down to the wheel area, remember, you're going to see different rims, different rubbers, or different wheels, different trims, okay? Now, starting with the tire, you're going to have the Goodyear Eagle tires, and the size on this is a 255/45/20. Machine surface silver with a high gloss black on the interior, and the suspension is a shock spring strut suspension. A-Spec on the chrome badging. Side mirror does come automatic foldable, high gloss black on top, integrated blinker lighting, matte black plastic with the 360 panoramic camera here under. Trim going across the high gloss black as well as the rocker panel trim too, okay? The door handles are high gloss black with the smart access keyless fob entry, high gloss black around the windows, panoramic glass on top as well. Remember, lower trims will not get that glass. Matte black plastic on the bottom of those windows, which lead us over to the gas tank area. Push that lid and you have a capless system. High gloss black trim on the quarter panel area, which comes over to the rear. We have that spoiler up top, integrated brake light, privacy glass, wiper, LED tail lights, but the hazards are halogen and the backup lights are LED as well. A-Spec on the chrome SH all-wheel drive with the RDX. And then you come over to the emblem, backup camera with its washer, which leads us over to the Nilo.com license plate. And we'd like to give them a shout out and a thanks to Nilo Acura here at the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California for providing us this beautiful RDX for this walk around review. Hopefully you guys can sit at home, beat couch potatoes, and shop for your vehicles. But if you do and you find yourself in the area, shoot over to Acura of Nilo Acura. Lower bumper sensors going across, high gloss black trim, diffuser in the urban gray metallic as well. So exterior paint color is urban gray metallic. This is new to 2025, and a lot of people love this paint color, I have to say. We have the twin dual tip exhaust, one on each side. Let's go ahead and open up the cargo area. This is where I'm going to do some measuring. Get 30 cubic feet of space with that second row seat up, a whopping maximum 80 cubic feet of space with the second row seat down. And let's show you what it looks like wheel well to wheel well. So we had a lot of comments. Let's start measuring our cargo areas. 40 inches from wheel well to wheel well. That is 3 feet 4 inches behind the second row. You get about 38 to 39 inches at that cutoff with the plastic. And let's drop this second row seat down. Well, you got a handle here too. And let's go ahead. Depending on where your front seats are, you're going to plus and minus some inches. But again, you get about 73, 74. And you could even imagine that if you move that front seat forward, you can actually fit dishwashers, 2x4s, and all that good stuff back here. So that's what? More than 6 feet. You could probably maximize that to about 7 feet. All right. Under the mat, let's go ahead and push that, lift it. We got the cargo area. And the spare tire is going to be under this plastic, okay? On the right-hand side, some little cubby room. On the left-hand side, cubby room with a 12-volt outlet. Now, everyone, let's go ahead and talk interior of the RDX. But before we do, I want to do a quick mention of the 5 trims. So on the RDX, you get the 5 trims, and I know I kept mentioning that. I should have probably mentioned this in the front. You get a base package RDX. Then the next one up is the tech package. The middle brother is the A-Spec. Then you get the advanced package, and then the A-Spec Advanced, which is top trim like the one in this video. Now let's talk interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now continuing with the interior of the RDX Advanced A-Spec, this is what the interior looks like. That perforated, heated and ventilated seat, electric controls, beautiful look on the A-Spec interior, leather wrapped. It actually smells like leather in here, and I do miss that because a lot of manufacturers are stepping away from the leather. In front of that passenger seat, we got some Fox suede on the dashboard. Got some hyper silver with that different design on that trim, adding some character. High gloss black trim around the vents. Again, that silver going across the dashboard as well there. Come over to the pop out of the dashboard infotainment screen. We have the navigation, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM. We also have the Acura Link, built-in Alexa, and you have to Bluetooth as well. Let's go ahead and show you guys that. Okay, and you have to, in order to control this screen, you have to use the touch-sensitive pad. This is not a touch-sensitive screen. I probably would have liked to see a touch-sensitive screen, okay? But this, again, we were waiting for a refresh on this RDX. Dual climate controls, hard buttons are here. All right, turn that off. Got the heated and ventilated seats. Dynamic mode knob, and you're going to see that on the infotainment screen. We have the snow, comfort, normal, and sport. Lower than that, toggle switch. I love this part of the Acura and Honda setups because the toggle switch is just simplified and very easy to use. Touch-sensitive pad. Wireless charging pad with the cup holders nice and big. And this is what your key fob looks like. You also have the engine start option on this key fob. Opening this up, USB-A plug-in. And under the bridge here, we got a USB-C plug-in and a 12-volt outlet here on the left as well, okay? Over to the front cluster. We have the manual gauges. I probably would have liked to see in 2025, but again, we're probably waiting for a RDX refresh. The manual gauges, digital is there in the center. You can mess around with those info cards, current speed, navigation, maintenance on the oil, tire pressure, and so much more. The leather-wrapped steering wheel, flat bottom, A-Spec. We got the controls to your cruise control, lane assist, and crash warnings, as well as your paddle shifters for the 10-speed automatic transmission behind that leather-wrapped steering wheel. On the left-hand side, you have a heated steering wheel and the controls to your media. Further left, more buttons there on the manual. On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, heads-up display controls, parking sensor control, heated windshield control, traction control, and so much more. Brake hold, parking brake there. I kind of would have liked to see this on the center console because it's kind of a little bit uncomfortable to reach over to your left. Door panel, more Fox suede, red stitching, leather, ELS Studio because of the packages, window switch controls, unlock, lock buttons, and your side mirror controls. Those side mirrors do come automatic foldable, as mentioned. Memory seating on the driver's side only. Up top, heads-up display because of the packages as well. Frameless rear view mirror with the garage door openers. Auto dimmable feature. Up top, panoramic glass, tilt slide moonroof option. Lower trims will not have this, okay? Now that we're done with the front side, let's show you the second row seating. Drop that MSRP stick and finish up with this video. Second row seating. Now let's talk about some legroom. Now the legroom up front, 42 inches of legroom. It was more than enough because the front seats always have no issue. It's where the issue comes in with the back seats. Now, 38 inches of legroom. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches to put things into perspective for you guys. Check this out. More than enough. And up top, more than enough. That's even me wearing a beanie and it's not touching the top. Another thing I'd like to show you guys, we left the backrest on the bench down so you guys get an idea. And look, it's the same level as the floor, the cabin floor. I mean, the cargo floor, okay? Which is a very cool thing because this is an SH all-wheel drive. So if you shoot it up to the mountains for camping, you can actually sleep in here. That's a really cool thing. I actually like when manufacturers do that. Armrest dropping down, cup holders there, leather wrapped with the perforation here in the back, car seat compatibility. In front of the bench, we got the hard back on the back of those front seats with 2 pockets, 1 on each side. In between, we have the air vents for the heating and cooling. Heated seats here on the second row and the USB-C plugins, okay? Now up top, that panoramic glass comes all the way up about to the backrest of the second row, which is super cool because the second row passengers are getting that same feel that the first rows are. Reading lights there on the right and on the left with your snap handles, ELS Studio sound system because of the packages as well. And the door panels look pretty much similar from the front over to the back. Now, the price tag, the MSRP with destination and everything, about $56,000, but total MSRP is about $54,450. Here's the MSRP sticker so you guys get a better idea. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Check out our comparison videos between trims and different Acura products or different year, make, and models of different manufacturers at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.